Hi YouTube, it's Lena. It's been a minute since I've unboxed my Ipsy bags, and that's not good because I've still been getting them. So I just got behind on these and I figured, you know what, if I don't film this soon, I need to start getting these. So, as always, I will go over it's actually two previous bags for October and November before I talk about the new stuff that I got in December and January. Now, October was a regular Ipsy bag and November was actually a Glam Bag X, which I elected to unsubscribe from for February because the products inside of that were spoiled did not interest me. So, but starting off for October, I had the Chasing Rabbit's Mindful Bubble Cleanse. This actually does work well for my skin. It is activated charcoal and bamboo water, but yeah, made for oily skin. It is, black, which is fine, but just wanted to let you know, cruelty-free, vegan, all sorts of great things. Definitely recommend it if you got oily skin. Next is this Pacifica A Duo. It is a blush and highlight duo. It is the Glimmer, Shimmer, and Firelight sets. So just, a really kind of glowy highlighter and a blush. They're both very pretty. Pacifica does have a really good cheek formula, so these are really nice. And these actually, I'm not going to show it to you because I don't want to accidentally flash the camera, but there is a mirror on the back of these as well, which is pretty cool. Next is the Seraphine Botanicals Camelina and Strobe Luminizing Primer. This is a ½ ounce, but it's actually a full size, which is kind of weird, but whatever. It's fine. It's not my favorite in the way of like a luminizing primer, but I can definitely use it up. No worries there. Just not something I would probably seek out on my own. Next is the Sugar Cosmetics Tipsy Lips Moisturizing Balm. It's a delightful minty scent, which I love. It's nice, it's moisturizing. It's a lip balm, so it's nothing that I would necessarily consider too exciting. A little on the pricey side for me to personally purchase it, but get it in an Ipsy bag, I'm perfectly happy with it. And finally, I have the Rerum Natura, the body cream. Now, this scent is described as a warm and sweet orange moisturizer enhanced with the aromatic notes of rosemary leaf. Citrus and rosemary is definitely the scent of this, like it's spot on description. The lotion is fine, the packaging not so good. This is fairly thick, and this is a hard to squeeze bottle. So this is going to be a pain in the ass to use up, but the product is worth it. I'm not sure what the full size looks like. I'll insert a picture. Hopefully, if they want to have the harder bottles, they at least have a pump or something going on. Now, I did have an add-on of 2 BRTC masks. It was a vitamin A and a vitamin, I want to say B mask. I just used those up this month. They were both very nice. Definitely recommend them. Now for November, I had 2 things that I ended up not keeping. I had the PMD cleansing device. It's one of those like vibrating facial things that you use to wash your face. I already had one. So I ended up putting that in a swap. Got something else for it. It's actually a pretty nice product if you like that sort of thing. A bit on the expensive side. I'm pretty sure you can get something cheaper, but if you get it in a box, it's great. Now the other thing that I ended up not holding on to, and I talked about this in the video, I elected to get the By Terry face powder. I thought By Terry might have been cruelty free because they were labeled as a clean brand on Ipsy. They are not. That was my mistake. So I ended up swapping it away so that it's not in my collection. Because I was just like, I got confused. I was picking out my stuff at like 8 o'clock in the morning. So don't have either of those, which is a little bit annoying because they were like the 2 really high priced items in the bag. Now that said, I did get some Huda stuff because this was the Huda Beauty box. Stuff curated by her, I think it was. And I did get some really nice items, just, that pissed me off a little bit. First is the Sela or Kayla, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. Facial Collection Glacier Clay Mask. This is really nice. It is supposed to exfoliate and deep cleanse, revealing softened, toned, and radiant skin. I say it does that pretty well. I like clay masks. I'm a little bit lazy about using them. That's why I have a lot of them, but I do really like them. I like to keep them around, so I'm happy with that. Next is something from Huda's actual like skincare line. This is the Wishful Thirst Trap Juice, a HA and peptide serum. I'm trying to say. First thing, packaging, stunning. I like that duochrome thing going on. This is a nice hydrating serum. This works pretty well. The dropper works pretty well. I don't have any complaints about that. It doesn't smell weird or anything of that nature. Do I need a hydrating serum? Not really, but it was this or the moisturizer from that line, and I've heard that the moisturizer is heavily fragrant, so I'd much rather get this. And I like it. I can use it up. Would I repurchase? Probably not, but it's fun to get, so I'm certainly not mad at it. Next is the Huda Beauty, the Overachiever Concealer. They nailed my shade pretty well. It is the shade O2B Marshmallow. It is one of those concealers that comes with, you know, the little metal thing right here that's supposed to be kind of cooling to help depuff the eyes. I don't find that I keep this on my eyes long enough for that to be an issue. I enjoyed it. It's a really nice concealer, pretty high coverage. It even says high coverage creamy concealer on the back, so you'd hope it was high coverage. Yeah, if you like a high coverage concealer, definitely recommend it. Didn't crease on me badly or anything like that. I also used it on my face and it worked fine for that too. Next is the Rare Beauty Lip Balm. I don't know exactly what this is called. Dewy Lip Balm. Mine's in the shade Thankful, and they say this is a lip balm. I wore this as like a lipstick and it worked just fine. Now, some people got a clear one that does totally work as a lip balm, but this honestly reminds me of the Revlon lip butters from back in the day. Like, that was about the amount of pigment that you got out of those, sometimes a little less, sometimes a little more, depending on the color. And I really enjoyed those. I can't buy Revlon anymore anyway, but it really sucked for me when they discontinued them because I loved those things. I went through multiples of them. They had multiple different colors and everything. Yeah, I really enjoy this. I'd love to have more. Next is an Ofra Face Trio. This is the Sittin' Pretty Trio. So we have a matte blush, a shimmery blush, and a highlighter. They're all very pretty. They work pretty well for my skin. I have to go a little on the light side with the highlighter, but it's nice. I'm always happy to have more cheap products from Ofra. And finally, I have the Cover FX Gripping Primer. This is sticky. This is very, very sticky to put on. I know it says gripping primer. I thought it would be a little more like the Milk Makeup Gripping Primer, which isn't nearly as sticky as this one, so nope. So it definitely keeps makeup on the face though, so I'm willing, like, the process of putting it on is unpleasant because it is sticky on my hands, is what I mean. That said, I'm gonna hold on to it for now, try to use it up this year. But I wouldn't like repurchase this or seek it out again, no way. Even though it actually does the job pretty well, it just feels unpleasant on my hands for me to put on, you know? It does not have a pleasant feel to me. Now, for December, I actually got a Glam Bag Plus instead of a Glam Bag because I do have both subscriptions still. I just skip this one basically every month because December is my birthday month. I wanted to treat myself. The bag is really cute, so props to that. This was also a bag where I did multiple add-ons that I would get to in a moment. First, this is something that I believe I picked. It is the Fluid Otherworldly palette. It is an 8-shade palette. I've been trying to kind of get this for a while because I wanted to try their eyeshadows, but I was able to add it on so I didn't have to swap for it. So let's get this green shade in Galatea, this orangey shade in Andromeda's. Those are both really pretty. Let's get a matte shade. Let's get Stalactic, which is like a kind of tangerine shade. And I guess just to say that I did it, let's get the kind of glitter shade in Quarkle, which is certainly going to need like a glitter glue or something of that nature, which I totally expected. So definitely curious to play with it. It's very warm for a December palette, and January and February too for that matter, but I don't really care. I'll definitely play with it and we'll see how they perform on the eye. The next thing that I think this was a pick by me, this is the Complex Culture, this is Ipsy's in-house brand, Cheek Chiseler brush. Their brushes are really nice, a little on the expensive side, but really, really nice. I would probably use this to kind of put on blush, but yep, always happy to have another brush from them. Now this was something they chose because I would not have picked another eye cream. This is the Elemis Peptide Eye Recovery Cream. And yeah, I can't be that mad at it because it's a really nice brand and I'm sure it's a really nice eye cream. It's just like, man, I have a lot of eye creams. I just finished a mini, but you know, I have a lot. It doesn't feel super thick, which I like my eye creams a bit thicker than not. Like that's the one thing that I want to be a little bit on the heavy side. But 15 ounces, not 15 milliliters, not 15 ounces. It's half an ounce. Next, I believe I picked this. It is the Somme Institute Boost Warming Anti-Aging Mask. I like something warming this time of year because it is really cold, so I thought that was pretty cool. It is vegan and gluten-free. It is a multitasking, luxurious, and luscious mask. It purifies, nourishes, and leaves the skin feeling new. So we will definitely see about that. And finally, the other thing that they picked for me, it is the Clarity RX Daily Dose of Water Hyaluronic Acid Hydrating Serum. I don't need another hydrating serum. I don't need another serum, period, but, you know, I figured with that price tag, it must be nice. Let's see if I can, you know what, I'll leave it sealed for now. Maybe I'll decide to pass this along. I don't know, I haven't totally decided, but, you know, when something's that expensive, I am drawn to trying it. Now, for my add-ons, I chose, this was actually going to be my pick for my regular Ipsy bag, but when I got that instead, I decided to just add this on. It is the Cream Shop's 'Tis the Season to Bleed Lovely, and Baby It's Gold Outside sheet mask. They do like Christmas themed sheet mask each year. So this, the gold one is 24 gold in collagen, so firming and moisturizing. And the 'Tis the Season is collagen and squalene for youth promoting, collagen boosting, and hydrating. I'm sure I will enjoy those. And I added on the Clean It Zero Tri-Peel Acid Cleansing Balm Pore Clarifying. So it's just a makeup cleansing balm, but it's made for oily skin. So figured why not? It was only $3. And I have the Gold Fatten MD Solution Needles Less Line Smoothing Concentrate, which was something in a full size you could have gotten in the Huda bag, and I was really curious to try it. I didn't get it, so I added the mini on. And now for January, which I just got somewhat recently, because y'all know how it is. Mail has been slow lately in basically everything. All right, I remember what all this is now. Pretty cute bag. I like the tie-dye. Now, what one thing was I did a point buy. This is an Araceli Cosmetics eyeliner, the Oyos Perfectos Gel Eyeliner Pencil in navy or merino. So just a navy eyeliner. I like navy. Figured why not? Needed something to spend my points on. And I'll go ahead and show it, but as an add-on, I got the Sa-M, I don't know, multivitamin and hyaluronic acid sheets mask. So the multivitamin is the yellow, hyaluronic acid is the blue. So I'm going to be moisturized up. Now for my actual bag, one thing that I've already added onto my subscription addiction swap site, don't want this. It is the Professional Light Primer from Benefit Cosmetics, not cruelty free. I don't like the primer on top of it. No. I've never tried the light version, but I know that the regular version stinks to high heaven to me. I've actually used up a full size in the past, many moons ago when I actually bought it. But I have no urge to try this, so passing that along. Here we have the Honey Jarrett Lip Sleeping Mask in Lemon Honey. So just a little kind of overnight lip balm. Smells super like lemon, which I certainly do not mind. I have another Gold Fatten MD product. It is the Light Treatment Dark Spot Corrector. I don't really have too many dark spots from aging, but I do get some acne scarring because I still break out. Normally vitamin C takes care of that pretty well for me, but I'll try this. We'll see how it is. Here is the Shades by Sean, I don't know, bronzer in Latte. Ow! Pinched myself. So just a little mini bronzer. Is it matte? I can't remember. Yeah, this is matte. It's a little bit dark, but it looks like it blends pretty well. So we'll see. If not, I will pass it along to somebody, but I'm interested to try it. And what was my choice item for the month is the Tarte Ultra Creamy Shape Tape. This is a little beady guy right here, but I mean, it's fine. I love the regular one, so I figured why not try the creamy one. I don't know why I'm swatching it, just out of curiosity. It is 12 in Fair Neutral, which I know in the regular Shape Tape works for me pretty well, so hopefully that will as well. They're not very good with consistency across the board in their shades, but we will try. So that is it. I just unboxed a lot of stuff for you. But I'm sure I can get around to trying everything. So thank you guys for tuning in. As always, I do really appreciate it, and hopefully I will see you later. Bye!